Oh. Hi, it's me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Sailor Mercury. And today we're going to talk about this one thing that, always seems to come up. Well, it's nothing bad or nothing, but it does. So, you have these folks who, okay, let's just be earnest with it. Alright, so, and I already talked about this, so let's not talk about that. Alright, so, yeah. Here we go. Well, I never talked about this before. Why did PGSM only have one following? Now, for anyone who knows, PGSM only had one following. No, no, not that. Why did my games, and there were a lot of them, that were on a Nintendo and on a Genesis, you know, and they never did come out. They never did get outside of Japan. Why was that? I don't know. So, not sure why that was. And I don't know. Alright, now I'm just going to do this film here. We're just going to do it. So, you know how you come on and you think you know what you're doing, but you don't. Alright, so we got, if I'm reading this right, 109,082 followers. I don't know if I'm reading that right, but that is a big deal, you know. So, for everyone out there who took the time to be the 1,983 followers, if I'm saying that right, probably not saying it right, but thank you for doing that. That means a lot. You know, thank you for doing all that for us. And that probably is what this film will truly be about. So, you always hear about folks, that they have it all the way. They got the watch time, they got all the followers, you know. And all these folks tell you, oh, well, you gotta do all this and this if you want to get that. Well, I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and maybe the watching and looking isn't good, but somehow I got 100, not one cell, 100 and 1,983 followers. If I'm reading it right, yeah, there is something between the 1 and before the 9. So, you do say it that way, unless I'm wrong, and no one has come on YouTube to say, oh, well, you're reading that wrong. Sad for clearing my throat there. Well, you're right, Sailor Moon. I mean, we've been on YouTube for 7 years, or at least this YouTube fairway's been around for 7 years. And in 7 years' time, we got, if we're saying it right, 109,000 and 1,983 followers, which is a big deal to us. Now, I know there are mates and even some non-mates that are either way past or way beyond that. But to us, it's a big deal. You see, there were all these haters that over the years, there would be haters going back to 2008 YL to 23rd between YL that would not believe that we would get to that, and would tell us that we don't that would tell us we would never get to having 1,983 followers, and would tell us that we didn't work hard to get them, and they were only, and that Well, whatever. They have their thoughts and beliefs. I don't think any of them would believe we'd get the followers we got. It would actually make them mad, believing that 1,930 and 83 followers would pick the time to follow us. But I guess out of 1,983 followers must actually like our work, you know. So I just want to say thank you for everyone here for following us and what we do on our YouTube fairway. And you're going to have to get used to us wiggling around in these films. Well, you do know we wiggle around our films all the time. It is what it is. You're right, Sailor Mercury. And someone else might ask, well, why don't you just have us standing there and filming us? Well, we just like to hold us up. And then our hands would be holding a web shooter. And then our hands would be wiggling that around. So you gotta pick and choose. But we want to say thank you to everyone that gave us 1,983 followers. Now, there's going to be folks out there who are going to say things like, oh, once you get big, you forget where you come from. Or once you get big, you don't care about anyone else anymore. Which, that is shit. How can anyone forget where they come from? They always say that on YouTube. Oh, well, you know, so-and-so's a big mate, so-and-so's a YouTube mate now. Or so-and-so's got a lot of followers. Oh, they've forgotten where they came from. Like, how can you forget where you come from? Everyone knows where they come from. So I don't know why folks out there would say that. But that's what they do. There are folks out there, I guess, out of, I guess there are folks out there, I guess, out of hate, I guess, out of they are mad, or out of the unfairness, or wish it was them. And I guess there are folks out there who are mad that someone else has gotten big when they haven't, so they seek to make someone feel bad for the YouTube fairway being big as it is, for saying, oh, well, they're big and they don't care about anybody anymore. Well, I don't know where they get that from. But you see, us getting 1,983 followers hasn't shifted us at all. So I don't know why someone believes that. You know? So I want to say thank you to everyone that did that. For everyone that gave us 1,983 followers. If I'm reading that right, that's what it is. Yeah, I think we are reading it right. You know? I think you are reading it right. I want to say I'm sad for clearing our throat there, but it had to be done. You know? So, thank you. And I hope that I am, reading that right. Oh, and before we go, Sailor Moon, for anyone out there that gets mad when someone else gets more followers than someone else, they need to stop getting irked and mad and wretched over that. And they need to put in the work they need to put in to get their followers, instead of being mad and irked and wretched at someone else getting a lot of followers. And I know there's going to be haters out there that are going to tell you you're not good, but don't listen to the haters, because we never listen to the haters. And there's also going to be haters that are going to say shit about us, saying, oh, we just put our films together, why could anyone like our films? But I guess folks do like our films. So don't listen to the haters. We never did. So it is what it is. I'm Sailor Moon, and I'm Sailor Mercury. Hope you like this film.